Chapter 138. The Whale's Big Open Mouth. Nye Tien couldn't help but be a little excited at this moment. He never dreamed that he would be able to see the Devil Fire diagram in such a place. The Magic Fire diagram contained a total of the top 100 magic fires on the Magic Fire list, and the Magic Fire diagram was able to automatically sense the existence of magic fires and map out where they were hiding at any time. Nye Tien saw that on the Magic Fire map, a white halo slowly flowed, gradually drawing a road map, and then all the halos converged to a point, flashing on the Magic Fire map. This is Nye Tien saw the map in front of him, which seemed incomparably familiar, and instantly his face changed and he said in surprise, "This is the Blue Cloud Empire." The appearance of the map of the Blue Cloud Empire on the Magic Fire map indicated that the Magic Fire was in the Blue Cloud Empire. Gui looked at the excitement on Nye Tien's face, but only smiled lightly and said, "Sir Nye, please look more carefully." Since Gui had already brought out the Magic Fire diagram, he naturally didn't want to conceal anything else. He could tell that Nye Tien wasn't the kind of person who saw profit and forgot righteousness, and definitely wouldn't covet his Devil Fire diagram, which was why he dared to bring out such a valuable item. Nye Tien carefully observed the Magic Fire diagram, eyes wandering in the convergence of the corona. Suddenly, he found a piece of important information, and immediately the whole person froze. When Gu saw such a reaction from Nye Tien, he already knew that Nye Tien could see the end of the Magic Fire diagram and said, "Sir Nye, you observed well. The Magic Fire is in Blue Cloud City, and it's in the Hegemony Cloud Academy." Nye Tien's face was stunned, and it took him a long time to react. Just now, he had been looking at the map for half a day, and he suddenly realized that the place where the halos converged was Blue Cloud City, and it was also the Hegemon Cloud Academy. At this point, Nye Tien finally knew why Gui would be nestled in a place like the Blue Cloud Empire, so it was for the Magic Fire. Looking at the location shown on the Magic Fire map, it should be in the middle of the Hegemonic Cloud Mountain Range. Nye Tien calmed down and pointed at the Magic Fire map. At this moment, he was already calculating in his heart, if he could obtain the Devil Fire, he would be able to suppress the 3,000 seals of the gods and demons within Jean de Bao's body. But the Magic Fire diagram is in the hands of Gui, and this old man has been preparing for the Magic Fire for such a long time, and even went to the trouble of nesting in a place like the Black Market, obviously will not give up the Magic Fire. Nye Tien did not want to rob Gui's Magic Fire diagram by force, but he had an idea in his mind. Gui had been lurking in the Black Market for a long time, but he hadn't made a move on the Magic Fire, which meant that he must have encountered difficulties. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been possible to wait until now. Gui put away the Devil Fire map and nodded. The Devil Fire is indeed in the Bajuan Mountain Range, and it is in a forbidden place in the Bajuan Mountain Range. Does Ancient know which Devil Fire this is? Nye Tien pretended to be inattentive and asked with a smile. "The 13th Devil Fire, the Flame of Doom," Gui said, pointing to the back of the Demonic Flame diagram. Nye Tien then saw that the back of the Demonic Flame diagram had a few handsome little words, 13th Demonic Flame. Nye Tien remembered that the Devil Fire diagram he had seen back in the Heavenly Realm had the words 3rd Devil Fire on the back. Thus, it seemed that the Demon Fire diagram was divided into 100 copies, each containing one type of Demon Fire, which happened to be the top 100 Demon Fires on the Demon Fire list. Gui added, "The young alchemist beside you, the Magic Fire in his body is just a remnant of the Flame of Doom. His luck is really good, he managed to fuse the remnant flame of the Flame of Doom." Speaking of this, Gui pounded his chest in pearls, looking furious. Looking at this reaction from Gui, Nye Tien laughed and said, "Could this remnant flame of the Flame of Doom have something to do with Ancient? It's not only related." Gui looked indignant and said, "More than 10 years ago, the old man went to the Hegemonic Cloud Mountain Range to look for the Devil Flame and had good luck finding it, but unfortunately, he was injured by the body of the Flame of Doom, and that wisp of residual flame was exactly what the old man knocked off the body of the Flame of Doom when he was fighting it. The old man finally got rid of the Flame of Doom after a lot of hard work. When I tried to find the remnant flame, I couldn't find it anymore. I didn't think it would be absorbed and fused by the kid beside you. Nye Tian had a black face and was speechless in his heart. Zhang Yifeng couldn't be blamed for this. It could only be said that he had too much luck, while Gu Yi's luck was too bad. Nye Tian guessed that the reason why Gu Yi went from a sixth-order alchemist to a fifth-order alchemist was probably that he had been injured by the Flame of Doom. But it was a miracle that Gu Yi was able to escape from the Flame of Doom's men. You should know that the Flame of Doom is the 13th demonic fire, absorbing the 10,000 years of earth-destroying chi of the Doom volcano. The strength of the demonic nature is beyond imagination. Ancient, what's your purpose in telling me this? Nye Tian didn't talk nonsense with Gu Yi and got straight to the point. Gu Yi heatedly smiled and said, Elder brother Nye, the words have already been said here. Old brother, I will not be polite. The Flame of Doom is too strong, and the old man can hardly subdue it alone, so I would like to ask for your help. To enlist Nye Tian, Gu Yi even changed his title. Ask me for help? Nye Tian smiled lightly and waited for Gu Yi to continue. There were no free box lunches under the sky, so of course, he wouldn't give Gu Yi a favor for anything. Moreover, with Gu Yi's status, what kind of expert couldn't be invited? But he had to ask Nye Tian, a rookie, to help. There must be a hidden agenda. Gu Yi also knew what Nye Tian was thinking. He laughed. Older brother Nye, of course, old brother will not let you help for nothing. As long as you can help me subdue the Flame of Doom, you can take whatever you want from this Danqing Pavilion. And your purple dragon beard, you can also take it back. Gu Yi said, actually really wanting to return the purple dragon beard to Nye Tian. However, Nye Tian wasn't moved by this in the slightest, but laughed lightly and said, Ancient, you're a wise man, so if you treat me like a fool, then there's no point in talking between us. This old guy, Gu Yi, was too slick and was treating Nye Tian like a child to fool around. How high the value of the Flame of Doom was, could Nye Tian not know that? Even if Gu Yi sent the Danqing Pavilion to Nye Tian, it would still be less than 1,000th of 1% of the Flame of Doom. The company had asked Nye Tian to do such a big favor but only gave him a low reward. This is simply an insult to Nye Tian's intelligence. Nye Tian said, making a gesture to lift his feet and leave. When Gu Yi took a look, he panicked and hurriedly pulled Nye Tian back, laughing awkwardly. Elder brother Nye, let's talk about it. How about this, you make your price. Whatever payment you want, as long as I have it, I can give it to you. Gu Yi had a generous and magnanimous look. If ordinary people saw this cutthroat look on his face, they might be moved. But what kind of person is Nye Tian? Of course, he won't be confused by such a small trick. Nye Tian turned around, looked at Gu Yi with a serious face, and said, if you want me to help you subdue the Flame of Doom, it's not impossible. But the Flame of Doom obtained must be shared equally. An equal share. An old face twitched up as Gu Yi said, Elder brother Nye, you're asking too much. But Nye Tian heatedly smiled and said, Ancient, I haven't finished my request yet. What's your hurry? You still have demands? Gu Yi's face was cramped. Nye Tian wasn't even opening his mouth wide as a lion, but rather a whale. Nye Tian nodded and smiled, and said seriously, the Flame of Doom will be shared equally, and if there's anything else, it will be mine. On top of that, after it's done, I want the demonic flame diagram in your hand.